Bless the people. You know, so many times I see people they lose their, what's the word I'm trying to find? You know, when a person is around working all the time, they won't bless this person, but they'll bless somebody they don't even know.
Right. That familiarity.
The familiarity of it.
One of the things that you're saying is something that a lot of believers kind of miss, is that opportunity, which we're in a world full of opportunity.
Amen.
Usually shows up in the form of work.
Whoa! You mean we got to work?
That's a four-letter word.
And it is. It's a four-letter word for a lot of people. They're like, work? I thought I just prayed and I'd just get it all handed to me. And, you know,
it's like praying for a job and wanting the man come and knock on your door and say, hey, I got a job for you.
That's right. God send me. Yeah, well, no, you know, there's more. There's a step out.
Amen.
And the one thing that I see is God's tremendous pleasure when you literally step into that authority that He's called you to.
Yeah.
I mean, I think of Joshua and Caleb, and I love Caleb's answer when he went into the Promised Land.
Yes.
He goes, I'm going to take that mountain. Well, which mountain's that? Oh, it's the one with the Anakites, 9 feet, 6 fingers, 6 toes, big guys.
Big guys.
I'm going to take them out. That's my mountain. He went and took it. And that's the thing that
was after they got Canaan.
That's right.
Yeah.
But he had to still go fight for that land, and he cleaned their clock. And the thing that's so important is that we need to step out and step into the opportunities that are in front of us.
Amen.
And embrace the work.
He didn't settle for Canaan.
That's right. So that's I'm just saying, we need to stop thinking of just, I'm going to stand here and God just bless me.
Yes.
No, I'm going to go take that land. And I'm going to possess it, and I'm going to clear out my territory.
Amen. And that's what we remember him for, too. I always thought about, how that the spies, what was 10 all told, wasn't it, when they were sent over there, and 8's against them.
That's right.
And we call that perfection, 8, but they was against them. And so they come back and almost convinced Moses. Almost, he said, we can do it. Because 2 guys are so powerful and saying, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Cheerlead, cheerlead, rah, rah, But 8 said, can't do it, can't do it.
That big.
So these guys make us look like grasshoppers. I mean, and so, but the ones that got to go back 40 years later.
Yes.
All the rest of them died off. But these 2 that believed, and it's like I always say, nothing can happen in your life unless you make it happen. You got to make it happen. Amen. And so I can see 40 years later, they're all running around. Boy, I got to take this over here. This is my little pot. Oh, I love this over here by the brook. And they looked, I can see old Joshua and Caleb standing over there, and his eyebrows a little bushier, and his hair's a little whiter. And maybe he's kind of stoop-shouldered for walking in that wilderness. So they made him walk in the wilderness. He didn't want to walk in that wilderness, but now he's standing there. And they're all, it's just like we say, oh, this one's over here prophesying now. Let's go over here where this one's doing this over here. And he said, what do you want? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What do you want? He waits a little bit. And I believe this is where business owners too. He waited a little bit. He looked around and he started going in remembrance. Y'all made me walk 40 years because y'all wouldn't believe that we could possess this. I don't want to be here with the rest of you. I don't want to hang out with the chickens. I want to hang out with the eagles. And when he looked at him, looked up, and I believe when he was here, he is gray-headed, maybe his shoulders kind of carrying all them loads. And he looked up and he said, if you don't mind, please, I think I'll just take that mountain. And God is saying that to you right now. And God's wanting to hear an answer. If you don't mind, please, Father, I want to take that mountain.